we moved in then just a couple days before school opened. So I got her into kindergarten right on time. They probably, even if we weren't living here, Harold probably could have brought her those first couple days if necessary. She was 5 for kindergarten. She was 6. Yeah, I was 5 in first grade, which was silly. I wanted Judy Ann to have her first day of kindergarten when everybody else did. So anyway, it worked. So she started school and everything went well there. And I stayed home with Wendy, 5 years apart. So she had just, so it'd be 5 years before Wendy started school. Well, it's a lot of fun, I can tell you that. It's a lot of fun when they're growing up and they're wearing dresses in those days. They weren't wearing pants. The girls were not wearing pants. As a matter of fact, when I was pregnant with Wendy, we were still living in the little house in Holbrook. Uh, she said she didn't want to wear pants. I wanted to wear them to play in and so forth. Oh no, girls wear dresses. So anyway, which was more work than pants are, I think, believe. But Judy Ann had a little girl 2 houses down that she played with all the time. As a matter of fact, there wasn't a house between us at that point. And she she and her name was Judy also. So it was Judy and Judy Ann. Anyway, there was no house there, but it was just a plain lot. And the goldenrod grew up about 4 feet tall, I think, in that lot. So they had made a path going from one house to the other, which uh, which they thought was pretty neat, you know. So they didn't have to go out on the street at all. Uh, So they would they would just go right through from one to the other. And Judy was 2 years older than Judy Ann. So all the time they played. Well, they were fine when they were small, you know. And I kept telling her that eventually Judy is going to be get into higher grades that you're not she isn't going to want to play with you all the time. And she said, "Oh, of course she is. We're such good friends." But of course that time came. uh, but anyway, they while they were playing together all the time, it would be cute. Like on Saturdays, they would ask me, the 2 of them would ask me what I was having for lunch on Saturday. And then they'd go over to Judy's mother to see what she was having for lunch. And then they'd decide which house they both wanted to eat in, depending, depending upon the lunch they wanted. but but they were always a little conniving on things like that. But of course, Wendy was still a little tot, at that point. Uh, and she didn't have outside friends at that point. Yeah. But Judy had made friends in kindergarten right away, and so she was set. As a matter of fact, some of those friends she still is in contact with. What One of her friends, Nancy, uh, lives in Rochester now. So they're back together again as real good friends. So it's what goes around comes around, or something like that. She goes into Girl Scouts then, and she enjoyed being in that. And having still a little child, the only thing I could do was I got onto the Girl Scout council, which met at night. so, so I wasn't with children during the day. But anyway, I probably would have been a Girl Scout leader at that point if I could have, but I didn't. 'Cause it wasn't feasible then. So I got onto the council and I did my bit there. but she enjoyed school and she did well.